I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur, weeks of Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour. Give him milk, yeah. Get these boys out, yeah. She does it well.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Just about set, Anders Carlson has the ball teed up. And off we go from Jacksonville. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
First catch for the man who led the league after 1 week in receptions. Huge game week 1. Good start to week 2. It's Richardson on the move. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Jacksonville. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Oh, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He airs strong on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 2nd down, Young. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he's going to be taken down. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Jaguars are out to a 10-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On play action, Richardson sending it deep for Waddle. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, it's Garendo. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go.
From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. Now, faking the give. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. It'll be...
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. 2nd and goal. Throwing, Richardson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their...
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, Malik Washington. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to throw. That's down the field and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Catch made there by Waddle. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave?
And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run with Strong. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better. And second down, Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Young. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Quentin Williams there to make the play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Young to throw on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And third down coming up. Now Young. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Steelers nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2.
Taimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Here's Young. This one hauled in by Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
To throw is Young. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Throwing is Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Third down, they go with Bigsby. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Man in motion, heading left. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to.
And he's in. Quan Thornton. Touchdown, Jaguars. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Young to throw on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Young. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st down is Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Jacobs, 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
First and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. On play action, Young. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. So we are through 3. You're watching. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready? At the 60. At the 60. Alert.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. In motion comes Thomas. That's taken in, and they are into the end zone for the first time today. Brian Thomas, touchdown Steelers. Carlson's kick is good, and the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. To the left side, into the hands of Olave. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Steelers will take over possession here at the 44. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. The motion man here is Mitchell. A run play here with Strong, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. A carry now for Strong. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Strong. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Bateman is the motion man. From the gun here on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here's Young to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He's going to look downfield once again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Jaguars will add 1 more onto their big lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, this is Strong. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll go play action with Young. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Steeler first down.
Ready? Sorry, 70. Take go.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
7-5. Get up. 18 left. 18 left. Back to the left. Back to the left. Up, up.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. This one on target to Olave. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Jaguars.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Steelers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to try it here again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Bateman is the motion man.
Go.
Here's Young. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready? Come on, set.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Here we go. One final play. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we